Hey everyone, welcome to the Divorce Dispatcher, where we dive into the wildest, most unbelievable stories of divorce, breakups, and family drama. Stories that'll leave you speechless. Today we have the story of Mark.
Husband, 45. Wife, 27. I never thought I'd be the kind of man who would marry someone from another country, but life has a way of surprising you. It all started when I took a trip to Colombia with some friends. We'd heard about how affordable it was to live like kings down there. Beautiful women, great food, and the kind of lifestyle that made you feel on top of the world. From the moment I landed in Medellin, I was hooked. Everything was cheap, the drinks were flowing, and the women were stunning, fit, and friendly in a way I'd never experienced back in the States. One night at a local bar, I met Sophia. She was beautiful, with long dark hair, a smile that could light up a room, and a figure that made every other woman look plain. Sophia didn't ask for much while I was there. She was happy just to enjoy a night out, drink my drinks, and occasionally make me a home-cooked meal. We had the kind of bedroom fun that would make any man jealous. I was hooked. I came back to see her 2 more times, and by the 3rd trip, I knew I had to marry her. I wanted this beautiful, accommodating woman in my life permanently. We got married in Colombia, and the process of bringing her back to the States was long and frustrating. But I was committed. Sophia couldn't work at first because her immigration papers were still in process. But I was happy to take care of everything. She stayed home, cooked, and was always waiting for me when I got home. It felt perfect. But things started to change slowly after she got her green card. About a year after she arrived in the U.S., she was legally allowed to work now, but I didn't think she needed to. I was providing everything she could want. At first, Sophia was content being home, but over time, she started connecting with other women online, mostly other Latinas who had also moved to the U.S. She spent hours talking to them and posting photos on social media. At first, it was small things, pictures of food she cooked or places she visited, but soon, I noticed she was dressing differently in her posts, more like the carefree, sexy style she had worn back in Colombia. It bothered me, especially since I had told her that wasn't appropriate now that she was my wife. I wanted her to be happy, but there were boundaries I expected her to respect. I bought her new clothes, more modest ones that I felt were suitable for a married woman. I also didn't like her staying out late with friends or hanging out with people I didn't know. Whenever I tried to talk to her about it, she'd brush me off, saying I was being too controlling. I'm not doing anything wrong, she'd say, but I felt uneasy every time she went out. Things took a darker turn when Sophia started earning her own money. She got her work permit about a year after getting her green card and quickly found a job as a nanny. I didn't think she needed to work, but she insisted, saying she wanted to help her family back in Colombia. I tried to be supportive, but Sophia started coming home late and spending less and less time with me. Our once vibrant bedroom life was fading, and whenever I brought up having kids, she'd just say, "Soon, my love?" But that day never came. One evening, I came home from work to find Sophia packing her bags. "What's going on?" I asked, my heart pounding. Sophia turned to me, her face unreadable. "I can't do this anymore," she said flatly. "You're too controlling, too aggressive. I feel trapped. I'm afraid to stay here because you don't want me to have a life. I've found a new apartment with a friend, and I'm leaving." I was stunned. I had never thought of myself as controlling. I just wanted her to be safe and respectful of our marriage. I had brought her to the U.S., supported her, helped her send money to her family, and loved her deeply. Now she was accusing me of being the problem, painting me as some sort of villain in her story. She told me I was boring, that I didn't let her live her life, and that she was afraid of being stuck with me forever. Her words cut deep. I felt betrayed, heartbroken, and utterly used. I couldn't understand how the woman I love could turn against me so completely. How do you protect yourself when your spouse accuses you of being controlling and uses it as grounds to leave? What legal steps can you take when you feel like you've been manipulated into providing everything for someone who just wanted a green card? Can you ever move on from the feeling of betrayal when someone you love walks away, leaving you to question everything?
Hello, the divorce dispatcher. You rang? I am here to answer your questions. Stories like yours are complex and emotionally charged, especially when accusations of control and manipulation are involved. It's important to address both the legal and emotional aspects of your situation. When a spouse accuses you of being controlling or aggressive, it's crucial to understand how these claims can affect divorce proceedings. If your spouse alleges that the marriage environment was harmful or controlling, this can influence custody decisions, spousal support, and even the overall tone of the divorce process. Documenting your actions, keeping communications respectful, and maintaining a clear record of your support, both financial and emotional, can be invaluable if these accusations surface in court. Regarding your concerns about being used for a green card, while immigration fraud is serious, proving it legally can be very challenging. The court will focus on the nature of the marriage and whether it was genuine at the outset. If there's no direct evidence of deceit, the best course of action is often to focus on the divorce itself, rather than attempting to challenge her immigration status. Emotionally, moving on from feeling used is one of the hardest parts of this kind of separation. Seeking therapy or support groups can help you process the betrayal and start to rebuild your life. It's essential to remember that protecting your well-being is just as important as handling the legal side. To our listeners, have you ever felt trapped in a situation where your partner turned the tables on you? How did you handle accusations of control, and what advice would you offer? Share your experiences in the comments and let's support each other. Disclaimer: the information provided here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please consult a qualified attorney in your location for specific legal advice. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Your support means a lot, and we love hearing from you in the comments. Divorce Dispatch is signing off duty. Until next time, take care.